Hello everyone, Myzzrym here, bringing you today the second game between DK and Mineski. First game, we saw DK take a pretty convincingly win against Mineski. DK with this anti-mage on burning on anti-mage, farming so well. He was sitting at something like 700 gold per minute at the end, if not 800. And he really burning is one of this legend of Chinese Dota. This pure Chinese carry that can farm items like you never see anywhere else. And DK is gonna start this time with a Lycan ban again. So Lycan again, very common ban. And we saw last game, the problem is Mineski, they quite lost like 2 of their 3 lanes, and Templar Assassin, she just couldn't find her place. She really dealt a lot of damage. She got this blink dagger quite early. She farmed as well as anti-mage did. But anti-mage, she got the early kills. He got 5-0 at about 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whereas Templar Assassin was still sitting with 0 for 1. So, you know, Mineski not finding the potential use of the Templar Assassin. She got some kills later on, but just in the end, the anti-mage got so big that she couldn't do much about it. And the only thing she really could have done was to go for the support hero in the back of the fight. But even then, you had a Shadow Demon who could disrupt himself, or the Templar Assassin. You had the Lich who has bought a Ghost Scepter, and you had the Windrunner who could you know, Windrun. So in the end, not a lot of you know, not very convincing, this Templar Assassin in this last game. And Mineski, this time we see them not wanting to give the anti-mage again to burning. They saw how powerful he was, and they decide to ban the anti-mage. Other ban coming are the Chen and the Invoker. So Chen, Invoker, very common ban as well. But I might say the anti-mage, you usually don't see him banned anymore. At least not in the first banning phase. If for example both the teams, or one team is going for example 3 supports, and the enemy team just realized they're gearing for something like a 4 support for 1 carry, or something like this, like the old school. I want to protect my my carry, and I want to play as much as possible 4v5 until my carry gets fed. If this is the case, they might decide to ban the carry as a 4th or 5th ban. But right now, this ban is really directed at burning. It's like, burning, you're really too good with this anti-mage, and we're gonna ban the Morphling too, so we don't want to deal with the Morphling, we don't want to deal with the anti-mage. And let's see how DK is gonna end up, what DK is gonna end up picking. And DK is gonna ban out also the barracks here. And Nature Prophet, first pick. Again, this shouldn't be a surprise. Nature Prophet got through the banning phase, and he's his first pick. Shadow Demon picked by Mineski now. And maybe we could see a Leshrac as well, like last game, Shadow Demon Leshrac. Oh, actually, I said that Windrunner was the one who was picked by DK last game. I'm wrong. It was Puck and the solo long lane. And I was saying Puck could also, you know, really delay that that Templar Assassin with the phase shift. It's kind of like, you know, disrupting oneself. So Chaos Knight picked by Shadow Demon, by Mineski. And Chaos Knight, although he is one of the favorite picked by Asian teams, in the last few games we saw that Chaos Knight is actually quite hard to pull off. The reason is, if he's played as a ganker, as a aggressive, you know, kind of getting kills early type of guy, he falls out in the term of farm. And if he's played as a farmer, well, he does not farm as effectively as, for example, an anti-mage or Morphling. So Chaos Knight, he really relies on a very good early game, and if he gets the kills rolling in, if he gets the farm rolling in, he can be a really huge force in the mid to late game. But if he actually doesn't pay off on his laning phase, for example, he doesn't get the kills because his supports are roaming around trying to help the mid lane or trying to help the other lanes, well, he's gonna fall off behind very quickly, because the problem is Chaos Knight have to be in the brunt of the fight to deal the damage, and he's not that tanky if he does not have any items. So he'll go down very quickly in these team fights, and if he does do so, if he does get killed every time, he won't get enough gold to get these items. And DK is gonna pick the Rebic and the Leshrac. So if I remember well, last game it was DK banning the Rebic, if I remember well. So Leshrac and Rebic picked by DK. Leshrac again. I already talked a lot about Leshrac, how he came into power recently, and how he could be played as a lot of different roles, as support, as solo, and Rebic the same. He could be played either as a solo mid, like we see Dendi Navi playing him, or he could be played as a support on the side lane, like we saw MMY play with the eHome, with his support Rebic. So Sand King picked now by Mineski. Good ability to team fight again with this epicenter. Good ability with the also the barrel strike to set up the kills, the ganks, and the team fight as well. And he's just really annoying to catch around also with the sandstorm. So right now we have the Leshrac who can pick him out of the sandstorm with this diabolic edict and with the splitter. Rebic also, if he lands a telekinesis near the Sand King, he will stun the Sand King away, but deal no damage. But still, it forces the enemy to bring down some sentries or some dust, usually, if you want to catch the Sand King without having too much trouble. And DK really taking their time, now banning the Queen of Pain. So no Queen of Pain for Mineski, no Queen of Pain for DK. Well, Queen of Pain able to dish a lot of AoE, nuke damage, and seeing how Rebic, Leshrac, and Prophet are all somewhat squishy heroes, they don't want to deal with the huge burst damage. Because the problem with Sand King, for example, is he deals a lot of AoE damage with his ultimate, but it's not instant. It's not like an Earthshaker blinking in and using Echo Slam on your team. It's damage over time, and overall it is a lot of damage, but it gives you the time to react and to, for example, use a pipe or use a mechanism, and basically maybe turn the team fight around. Mineski's gonna ban the the Beastmaster. So Beastmaster also a good hero to have on the long lane or on the solo mid lane. He used to see we used to see a long time ago in Dota 1 the Beastmaster jungling, and it was quite surprising and amusing to me how he really rotated out of the jungle into the long lane and the solo lane. So again, DK is gonna ban the Broodmother. They don't want to deal with this. Broodmother, last game it was quite surprising and quite questionable, the Broodmother ban, because they already had three solo hero for Mineski, so they really didn't have any place to put the Broodmother in. This time though, they could definitely put a Broodmother in their lineup. So
Radiant team pick.
Mineski now banning the Panda. Panda also a very annoying hero, running around with his Brewlings in his in the team fights, but also Panda a very good counter to Enigma, and Enigma not picked yet by either DK or Mineski. So let's see, what do we have out of the pool that's still very often picked? We have a Windrunner that's not picked, the Enigma is not picked, Enchantress might see a bit of play, but I don't remember any Asian team going for a lot of Enchantress. So
5 seconds remaining.
DK now taking a lot of time again on their decision, so really being patient here and discussing about what to pick, and it's gonna be the Earthshaker. So Earthshaker, very solid pick right now. We see that many teams decide to pick the Earthshaker, at least in the Asian scene. And again, Earthshaker, one of those heroes who can really land up this long range Fisher to set up the fight and catch up the fleeing heroes. Like the Leshrac can actually benefit from the Earthshaker stun very well, same as Rebic can send the enemy in the air, putting a perfect opportunity for the Leshrac to stun afterwards. And Lone Druid gonna get picked by Mineski, so Mineski is gonna get this really carry Lone Druid that needs this Radiance as fast as possible, and then they can put pressure. Now we see 3 heroes actually needing quite a lot of farm from Mineski. So Lone Druid needs the farm, CK needs the farm, Sand King also needs some farm, because Sand King, he can be played as a support, but he really shines when he gets this early Bling Dagger, this early mana boots, so he can just like deal a lot of damage in the team fights and catch the enemy by surprise. It's the earlier you get the Bling Dagger, it's like the Lone Druid basically. Lone Druid and Sand King, the earlier you get your either Bling Dagger or your Radiance, the more powerful the item is going to be. Dragon Knight now picked by DK, so we see a Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight, he is not very often picked in the competitive scene, at least not in the EU or in the North American scene. But he sometimes see play in the Chinese scene, and some months ago, the Dragon Knight was very often picked, and he's not played as a hard carry in the Chinese team. We usually see the Dragon Knight going straight out for the pipe of insight to help his team tank up the damage, and he's really sitting in the front lane, you know, dishing the damage in his dragon form, pushing the lanes, pushing the towers with his poison dragon, and just being here and dealing the damage through the fire breath and being annoying with his dragon tail, but not so much by buying some items like, for example, a early Daedalus, or not rushing damage items. So we see Tinker now picked by Mineski, and I'm going to go over the heroes. So Zippo on the Earthshaker, Super on the Rebic, Long DD on the Nature Prophet, Arrow TK is going to play the Leshrac, and Burning on the Dragon Knight. On the other side, Mineski, we have Woods on Sand Kings, Jojiro on the Chaos Knight, the RR on the Shadow Demon, J on the Tinker, and it leaves 716 on the Lone Druid. So hopefully Lone Druid 716 not gonna be like his Invoker last game, shut down so hard that he was basically level 3 when the enemy dual lane Anti-Mage and Lich were level 4 and 3. This time she's gonna go top lane against a solo Nature Prophet. So he should have the advantage, he should be able to farm pretty well. And it looks like RTK and Burning are gonna go bottom lane, and Super is gonna solo mid. So RTK is gonna be supporting the Burning here. And we see Mineski actually going for a little bit of scout. Not gonna find anyone. Do they have any wards? Yes, they are. They have. And are they gonna put a ward to block the pull? It seems like it. I heard a ward going down, and one was here for the Radiant. Where's the other one? Oh, RTK is gonna run in RR, and Disruption going in, and RR in a lot of trouble. RTK is gonna get chain stun here, and that's probably a very dead RTK. Yeah, too much damage coming out for Mineski. And strangely, Jojiro not landing the last hit. He actually, stopped himself from last hitting the enemy, and looking like he wanted to give RR or Woods the first blood. Super gonna go mid against a Tinker, and it's gonna be a full-on support Sand King, so he's not gonna have any items soon. Super now against the Tinker. Tinker going for laser first, so maybe we're gonna see an old-school laser heat missile Tinker. Usually now we see a Merge of the Machine rocket Tinker. This is because Tinker really likes to stack up those ancients with the help or on his own for the Radiant side, or with the help of support heroes on the Dire side. And what he does basically after this is he comes in at level 5 or 6 or 7 with a Soul Ring, and he just tear down the entire wave of entire camp of ancients, and he really earns like he gains like 2 levels and maybe 1,000 gold in the process. So it's really paying off. But it looks like he's going up for the old laser and heat seeking missile build to deal out the maximum damage, and Rebic is going to be he's going to have to be careful about this because he's not that tanky. So what are the other lane looking like? The Nature Prophet here sitting at level 2 with the Lone Druid same at level 2, and I was saying the normal 716 should have the advantage here because the bear is so annoying, and he's really powerful. He can just harass down the enemy, and if he does, you can just summon him. And the Birding here sitting at 540, so Trilane against Trilane. Shadow Demon is going to get caught up by the Earthshaker and the RTK here. 1 stun, 2 stun, and the Diabolic Edict going on. It's going to be way enough to bring down RR. And now it's Sand King who is on the run with the Chaos Knight. And Burning, are you going to stun someone? Burning actually not using his stun yet. He was making sure, I guess, that no, I don't even know why. So he thought they couldn't kill the Sand King because he would just burst strike away, but in this case they just save up some mana. And Dragon Knight already sitting at 500 gold. 740, 040 for the Lefrak, but this is normal. And Chaos Knight not farming that well. It's 541 for the Chaos Knight. So the tri-lane is working pretty evenly right now. For the mid lane, we have Super at 1144, and we have Tinker with the play by Jay at 1344. Shadow Demon now stealing the rune from Super. Long DD's 1342, and Low Druid 1241. So Long DD really having a good time top lane. They're very even for a Lone Druid versus Nature Prophet lineup. And RR with his invisibility rune maybe going to look to do something. Double pull by the Zippo. So basically what he does is he waits until the Zippo's gonna get disrupted here. One stun going on Earthshaker, two stun going on Earthshaker, taking a lot of damage. But is it going to be enough? Very good dodge. And Earthshaker's gonna die, but Chaos Knight taking a lot of damage. One Breath Fire is gonna land on Sand King as well. Sand King taking a lot of damage from RTK and using this Sandstorm to really get away, but nope. One last click, Lefrak gets a double kill, and now Lefrak is 3 for 1. So good dodge by Mineski to avoid the Fissure, but afterwards both the Chaos Knight and the Sand King got stunned by RTK. Super now gonna grab a bottle, a haste rune with the bottle, and he has the boots of speed 24-4. Tinker also 24-4, and what does Tinker have coming in? Bottle and the boots of speed as well. Long DD's here at 18-3, 16-1, and let's see the last hit denies. So now we see 716 going aggressive on the Nature Prophet, and this is why laning against a Lone Druid is so annoying. One lucky entangle from the bear and you are forced to back off. So Super and Jay trading blow for blow in the mid lane. Tinker really going for this laser heat-seeking build and burning. So we'd see mid lane is very even, top lane is very even as well, and bottom lane we see the Dragon Knight actually taking the advantage over the Chaos Knight. So Battle of the Night in bottom lane, and again, DK side have the advantage because they can pull on this on their side, whereas this offensive tri-lane cannot really take advantage of this jungle. So again, Zippo is gonna get a double pull by pulling the top creeps before RTK taking a lot of damage, but very good stun by Zippo. Not gonna be enough though. This stun from Chaos Knight really lasting too long. Ultimate coming in from the Prophet, dealing a lot of damage to everyone, and now RR is gonna go down. Power Collar, what are you doing here? Zoots, what are you doing here? You will have to run away, and is that gonna be enough? Zippo gonna snipe off the Sand King, and now Chaos Knight also in a lot of trouble. The Nature Prophet's gonna TP in. Sprout gonna go on, and burning right click, and 1 health. This corrosive breath that isn't lethal, so the damage over time not going to kill the Chaos Knight, but so close. Really, Jojuro escaping with so little health, and now Tinker taking a bit of his own medicine here. The Super here just stealing the laser, and now Super also in a lot of trouble. He's gonna get disrupted. Sand King is gonna follow up with a stun. And one laser from Tinker is gonna seal the deal.
You can keep your magic. I have laser beams.
Yep, you have, Tinker. And the thing is, actually the Rebic, with the help of the laser from the Tinker, can deal a lot of damage himself, because the Fade Bolt also deals a tremendous amount of damage. And now they're going to look to push up the the second top tower with Long DD here with the RTK here, but they're gonna back off. RTK no mana left, almost has his mana boots. Earthshaker still support Earthshaker, so quite poor. And Long DD staying a lot of time away from his lane, so that means that 716 have a free reign over the top lane, and yeah, we see that right now he's sitting at 34, like 40 creep skill now, because he does not have to care about the Lone Druid anymore. And who's gonna get caught off in the middle? So Woods, be careful, man. He's trying to bait a Fissure, but oh, very good stun. but not gonna be enough. Or is it? Or is it? Is he gonna get away? No, he's not. Zippo making sure he does not run away with the Fisher. Jay here coming in to help his ally, but not enough. And in the end, it's DK again taking a kill. Super now sitting at 31 for 8, and he has boots and bottle and 900 gold. What's on the chicken? So Soaring going for the Dragon Knight, and Long DD has to be careful. The bear is going around. He's gonna get. Is he gonna get entangled? One swipe, not entangled, but disruption going in, soul catcher going in, and that is a very dead Nature Prophet, even without the entangle. Four heroes committed to killing the Nature Prophet. That's some serious hating going on the top lane. But in the meantime, our TK is going to use the Edict, and DK is going and Burning is going to use the Dragon form. So this tower dead for sure. Second tower going down for the for DK. They're getting a second tower now, and Mineski, although they're getting the kills, they are not getting the towers as well. So now they're even going. DK even going on the last tower. So lot of Smirkish going down there, but RTK trying to deal as much damage as possible. Now they may be ever extending. Senting gonna come in, gets it a track, and very good Fisher splitting the fight into two. One going down is gonna be the Tinker. This is the first casualty. Woos is on the run, and Chaos Knight taking so much damage. Woos gonna fall, and Chaos Knight also gonna take a fall as well. Burning taking very much aggro from the tower, and he's gonna go down as well. But Super pushing back away. RR almost dying to this Super right click damage, and Lone Druid on the meantime taking one tower. But this is Rax going down almost. Are they going to be able to save the barracks? And Woos sitting at level 4 only. Earthshaker, man, this Earthshaker, very good Fisher, splitting really the fight in two, and they've got the melee barracks, and that's all they need. Oh, Chaos Knight coming out from behind, but he's going to take a lot of damage. They're not going to try and kill someone. They're still going to back off, and they don't want to really. They got the barracks, they got what they were here for. Melee barracks down, range barracks will come down in time. And this is a very early barracks for DK. This is the 10-minute barracks. And I must say that a bit of a blunder by Mineski, taking one kill on Long DD for the exchange of 2 towers plus 1 Rax, and even losing the team fight here with the Earthshaker Fisher, really breaking down the team fights and splitting the enemy heroes, and Tinker going down before he could do any real damage. So a lot of control coming out from DK. They all have disables here. Super with this telekinesis, Arrow TK with a stun, Burning with a stun, Zippo with a stun, and Super can even like I think he stole the burst strike from the Sand King. So now Jay is gonna get caught off, and too much burst damage coming up from the DK side, and Chaos Knight also taking a lot of damage. But is he gonna get away? Yes, he is. Probably. Yes, he is. Now sieging up the second tower. The creeps are here. The catapult is here, and DK with his poison dragon form dealing damage over time. Arrow TK also with the double the edict. Disruption's gonna land on Burning. DK Super very far away in the fight, but oh, he's gonna get caught up. Is this gonna be enough? No, Super standing his ground and actually killing everyone. 3 going down for Mineski for the price of only 1 for DK. Super standing and delivering the damage while the others were really getting killed by Zippo and RTK here. The creeps going down instantly to this push, and meanwhile we have Long DD pushing the top lane with this Hand of Metals build, going for a mechanism now. Zippo 500 gold away only from his Bling Dagger. Burning gonna catch up Jojoro. Jojoro, man, you're in a lot of trouble. Stun's gonna follow up by Zippo, and this is a dead Jojoro. Yes, and now Woods getting 2 stuns, and Ultimate's gonna land from the Sand King. Burning still running away, only getting the Earthshaker here. A lot of ability used, but in the end, not a lot of kills. And Sand King now level 6. Oh, they're gonna catch Super. Super, you're in a bit of trouble. He has Epicenter. Is he gonna use it? He's gonna get cancelled immediately, and
with
Dyer's
Too much
top
burst
tower
damage
has
also
fallen.
coming from the Mineski side. A lot of nukes. Tinker, this is pure damage later, 320 damage, pure damage. And Rocket and the stun from Sand King, not counting the curse from the Shadow Demon, the Soul Catcher, adding 30% of the damage. And I'm surprised the Shadow Demon went for Disruption first instead of leveling Soul Catcher. Disruption really useful in the late game because this illusion, of course, the illusion deal more damage if the main hero that you disrupt deal more damage. So that means in the late game, the disruption illusion will really deal a lot of damage. And usually we see the Soul Catcher level up first to deal a lot of damage. Soul Catcher is as useful in the early game as in the late game because it's percentage based. So we usually see support Shadow Demon going for disruption and Soul Catcher first, and then maybe one level of Shadow Poison to scout out.
Illusion.
What do we have now? So Ro16 setting with a point booster, Arcane Boots, looking maybe towards this Bloodstone, Burning, going on the Dragon Knight. And what does Burning has? He has a cloak. He probably has the yes, he has the pipe. He has the entire pipe already. 13 minutes in, so it's gonna be a mechanism pipe, and 13 minutes in, that's probably gonna spell the doom of another lane. They're gonna get a Racks, and especially if Roshan goes down now, it's gonna be a push with pipe, mechanism, and a Aegis. So who's gonna get the Aegis? Oh, the bear now going in, and 14-minute Radiance. So actually, quite a good timing on the bear.
Roshan has fallen
So
into the
Dragon Knight is gonna get the Aegis. Actually, quite questionable choice because oh, the bear is gonna go down, and I hope the Lone Druid still has another bear because otherwise he's in deep trouble. Yeah, 6 seconds, it's okay. So I was saying Aegis, questionable choice on Dragon Knight because Dragon Knight, he really needs his ultimate to be very useful, and if he dies in ultimate form, when he respawns, he won't be having the dragon form. He will be in the normal form. And 40 seconds until the Elder Dragon pop. So is he gonna go in? Yes, looks like it. Oh, Chaos Knight going very far in the battle, getting disrupted to save him, and he's still gonna get killed. So the pipe, oh, very good blink in by Earthshaker, dealing so much damage to the Tinker and the Shadow Demon. Now the Sand King trying to use the epicenter, but getting denied by the levitation, the telekinesis by Rebic, and the bear went down, and that's 80 seconds without the Radiance. Sand King also going down, Shadow Demon disrupting himself in fear, and Sand King buying back. Burning now with the dragon form, and they're still looking to push this tower. Long DD, 1 second before the mechanism, he's gonna pop it. Everyone's gonna get healed, and Burning 12 seconds before the pipe. Very good stun, but not gonna be enough. Yes, he's gonna be enough to bring down the Prophet, but in the meantime, 2 going down. Sand King and Chaos Knight taking the brunt of the damage. Super very low on health. RSK also very low on health. They have to be careful. The pipe is gonna pop, but is it gonna be enough? No, I don't think so. The Shadow Demon taking the pound by Dragon Knight. Long DD buying back, and long range pressure from Zippo. Long DD now trying to go over the tower, and RTK is still surviving all in spite of all this damage, sitting very low on health. But Earthshaker is gonna catch up the Tinker, and Dragon Knight stun, Zippo stun, and Super taking the kill, taking damage from the tower and dying because of this. In the end, taking another set of barracks, still keeping the Aegis. A lot of buybacks coming from both sides, but in the end, they got the second set of racks, and it's really worth it. They decided now 16 minutes in, 2 racks down, two lanes down for Mineski side, and they're looking also again. They're looking in a lot of danger. I do not know how they're gonna really capitalize on how to do something right now. Tinker now has his boots of trouble, but map control is out of their hands now. They cannot do anything with this Tinker. Tinker can actually counter push with the boots of trouble, teleport back to save to help in the team fight, but he cannot really push far away from here. And every time he's gonna push, the Nature Prophet's gonna push on the other side with his ultimate, and it's only a level 1 March of the Machine, so he really needs those levels in March of the Machine before he's able to do anything. See how little damage it deals this March of the Machine. And Sand King not a level in Caustic Finale as well, so It's gonna be very hard to push down this tower, these lanes. Chaos Knight sitting also, as I told you, very poor this Chaos Knight. If he cannot farm well, 40 creeps only for 1, 2 for 6 in the kill death ratio, and he has 2 bracers, not even power treads, and 1 magic wand. He's only looking to get as much health as he can, and it's not working well for them. DK now with a vitality, DK Dragon Knight, I mean, with the vitality booster, Super with the Force Staff, with the bracers, and RTK now with the Bloodstone finish, even having a phase boot. Long DD, made out of course, looking for this Force Staff and Mechanism. And where's the last one? Oh, Zippo, you're here. Zippo, Blink Dagger, Arcane Boots, all he needs basically. There doesn't really need anything else, and he's gonna look for a very good Fisher, but he's gonna get spotted by the Tinker. Pipe's gonna pop, Ultimate's gonna pop from Dragon Knight, and Jojiro again picked out of position, and a good save by the RR here. 4 seconds is gonna land on RTK, and the Burning standing and delivering. Woods again not being able to use the epicenter. Super getting entangled, but Force Staff is gonna save him. Is it? Zippo very good blinking to Echo Slam, and on the other hand, on the other side, we see the poor rabbit getting burned down by the bear, and the bear going on and actually entangling the rabbit, the Burning, but Burning standing here. He does not care about the bear. RTK taking a lot of damage from the rockets. The bear trying to bring down RTK, gonna follow RTK. But Zippo blink into a Fisher, and Tinker now gonna get chain stun, and Tinker is gonna die from this. Zippo still alive. In the meantime, we see RTK trying to run away from the bear. Is he going to kill the bear? Yes, he is. No, the bear is gonna get resummoned, and 716 very far away from his own base, and he's looking to get a kill, but he's not gonna get any. Super and Burning now is gonna go on the lone druid. It's Burning getting entangled, but no matter. He's gonna get stunned once, twice. But the pipe is gonna pop to avoid the RTK getting burned down by the bear. And Zippo now. Zippo with one last Fisher killing the lone druid. And RTK Zippo both surviving with very low health. Burning still sitting very confident. And Super, what did you steal? The Chaos Bolt. The Woods has to be very careful here. RTK taking the missile in the face. Zippo low on health. And now Chaos Knight killing one. Killing the Leshrac first, so Bloodstone is gonna kill the Earthshaker, and Woods trying to run away, not gonna be able to. Super landing a Chaos Bolt on the Tinker. RR actually disrupting his ally to give him a little bit of time, but he's gonna take a fall for this, and GG is gonna get called by Woods. DK really controlling the game again, showing how strong they are, and although they are not ranked that well in the Gosugamer website, they are a dream team. Burning, Super, Zippo, everyone, they are very strong players, and they show that. They have a lot of achievement in Dota 1 and the Dota 2. They are getting the hang of it. RTK is gonna get killed by the the fountain here, and that's GG. This is game over. 21 minutes, only 21 minutes, and GG taken by DK. 2-4-0, very convincing wins by DK, really showing how powerful they are. And I hope you guys enjoyed this cast. We'll see you guys next time. See ya!